Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get the thing to record. Okay, there we go. It's recording. It's starting. It's starting to record. Finally,
Finally, it is happening.
finally. God, the life of a podcast is
Tell me
KB
about
so
it.
rough.
Mm,
KB so rough. How you
mm.
doing tonight, baby?
I am awesome. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I am potting, cooking, and everything the fuck else up under the
I
damn
know that's
sun.
right.
And everything. It's it is wide open and freaking crazy in my house. What's going
I
on
know
with
that's
you?
how I
How you
go.
weekend?
Everybody's good. Yeah, everybody good, and those who ain't, oh well. Hopefully they get
Tell me,
good.
tell me about it. Tell me about it. So I got to ask this
Mm.
because of your hairstyle. How much attention do you draw?
Listen, uh, I don't even know how to answer that. You can
I got
imagine.
this
You can
question. I got it
imagine.
the first question.
Listen, listen. I just started a job. I just started a new job. Maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm not sure whether it was the hair or the body shaper that I had on. Now, I do not coin myself the bad bitch, but apparently somebody thinks so. I'm going through the job and we walking through the me and my new boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
We walking through the through the courtyard of where I'm working at, and this dude comes around, another employee, and he's trying to get my boss's attention and runs into the damn beam with the forklift. Runs into the damn beam with the forklift and jumps out of the damn forklift and comes over to where we are and starts asking my boss, like, "Hey, so how you doing? How was this weekend?" And the boss is so confused. He just looked like, "How was this week? You better go up there and get a damn report and fill it out as to what you just did. What the
What
hell
did
you
you
mean? How
have
was my
on?
weekend?"
What did you
I,
have on?
I had on a body shaper, but look, okay, so listen, let me just explain this. This place I'm working at now, the youngest employee, the newest employee was there 10 years ago. Like, so
Okay.
everybody's there looking at the same thing over and over again. And here come my wow competing with the sun ass, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning, walking in looking at this. What the fuck kind of new parakeet y'all done hired in this place? Oh, everything's going to the hell.
Oh my
That's just how
God.
they act.
See, cause I ain't gonna front. That's the one thing I love about my job
Hmm.
is that I work at a rest home. So I see women in scrubs, and I always say that the two things that tell you woman got a booty is scrubs and leggings. And I
Yeah.
love both of them because it just be funny, like y'all women butts just be enhanced with the scrubs and
Listen, and it
ladies
just
boot.
depends on what you like. It depends on
Mhm,
what you like, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not one of them that I would say I got the bad body. But this is what I do say.
mhm.
Everybody don't want the same thing, and my ass is square. It's not. I ain't got the round booty, but I bet you one thing: bend this bitch over, it do the same thing everybody else's do. Okay.
Hey, boo boo,
Uh-huh.
you got that what counts. That's all that counts, baby.
Little booties matter too.
The
Square
booty,
booties matter
booty.
too.
Because I saw one of your pictures where you had all your waist trainers and the women called.
Uh-huh. Right. That was probably the day.
And I was like, and then I be seeing your picture in the baby suit. I be like, you got some sexy ass legs.
Oh,
I know you be
ain't
at the
just
swing
legs.
party. The women and the men be on you all hard.
Listen, I don't understand what they be seeing. This is,
It, it's
I don't know.
energy. It's the energy. It's kind of like with my wife. It's like it's certain women. They just attract men and women with no problem. No problem whatsoever because it's just their energy that they give off. It ain't your fault, baby. You just
No,
sexy.
I can't help it. Do I want to though? No. Shit.
No, you don't need to help me. Enjoy it. Like my mama said, flaunt it while you got it, goddamn it.
Listen, I'm gonna have it. I keep telling these motherfuckers, I won't even get up here and tell you how old I am or how young I am, but I'm telling these motherfuckers, I'm not new. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
old either. I'm just a young bitch that been here for a while. That's all we gonna say. I'm a young bitch that done been here for a
A
while.
grown
Listen,
ass teenager, ladies and gentlemen.
that's it. I'm the oldest teenager. Shit, I know some senior infants out here. I can be the youngest old bitch out here. I can do all of that. Shit, why not?
That's what I'm talking about. And let me do the particulars, and we can get this thing on the road, okay, baby?
All right, let's do it.
Now, y'all enjoying the first ever video of this podcast. So let me
Ooh.
say right. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcast career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and get a profile, start a podcast today. I am your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links. One link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. Also, I need to tell you about 3 wonderful sponsors that we have. The first one being the Facebook and the LS community, LSSwirl.com. Go there today, get a profile, and start your journey into the life of kink. Number 2 is Eroticism Magazine.com. Go there today, get yourself a monthly subscription. Get it paperback or get it digital. Either way, get it. And last but not least, and black owned, I'm talking about XSiteBunny.com. For you content creators, 90% profit. Plus, if you need healthcare, they got you covered. And for you consumers, another place for you to buy your porn. So go to XSiteBunny.com, get a profile, and catch that smoke. Also, proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network, multiple podcasts giving you the Black experience. Plus, while you at shopgwdistrict.com, experience some shopping from over 500 Black-owned retailers and shops. And finally, check me out on Skyhawk After Dark. TV.com. Check me out via the radio station on my page. And also just been added to let me get this right, SGP Radio. That's right. So now you got 2 radio stations you can listen to me to. Now, with that being said, I'm about to shut up and let the queen of the tribe my show, goddammit.
Oh, what's going on, Bobby? How are you tonight?
I'm fine. You got to introduce yourself, baby. Tell the world who you is.
I'm sorry. I just get so regular so quickly. Hey everybody, my name is Big Pink Pegasus. I am the matriarch admin to the swing sect out of New Jersey called NzuriKabila. We also have listen, I'm losing my goddamn headphones as we speak. We also I'm also one half of the host Tribe Chat. We're on YouTube. We discuss all manners of alternative sex from a Black point of view. You can check us out. Find us on YouTube or find us on Instagram, NKSwingers. You know.
And see, I'm about to give her rose like I gave her partner Amari, who was gonna be pissed off at me because she got the video before he did. so I know he gonna be cussing my ass out. But these 2 people has been one of many mentors to me in this pod space, because we don't realize how much we mentor other podcasters from afar. And I remember seeing y'all on Horrible Decisions, and I was hooked from then on.
Oh, that's peace.
Mari years before on the porn side. You know what I'm saying? But and then I've just been watching y'all and seeing how y'all move, your swinger parties and the whole 9 and everything.
Yeah.
So we're going to the beginning, because also I noticed that prior to you doing the podcast, you were doing skits.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Tell me about that.
So I'm a whole fucking vibe. Clearly, you can see. For anybody who don't know me, and a few of your followers may, what you see is what you get. I'm a rare bird. I'm one of those people you can actually judge this book by its cover. Whatever the fuck you think it is, turn it up times 10. So that being said, whenever there's a camera on, I'm gonna perform, and that's just where it took off. I actually started doing comedy skits with an old coworker of mine. Let me just tell you this. This hair comes across like this because I got a 20-year background in hairstyling. Okay. So this was one of my coworkers, and he's pretty much like me and just brought it to me like, yo, what you think about doing some comedy with me, since we laugh all day at the shop when we're not, what you think about doing that? He just started doing it, and then it just pretty much took off. Our podcast, Tribe Chat, was actually a baby, well, an idea that Omari came up with after having seen me, do the skits. So it's just a natural succession. It's just
Right.
a
So
natural succession. I love to
how long
talk.
before Amari, before you did the podcast?
How long?
Yeah, how long you knew Amari?
Maybe 2 years.
Okay.
We had known
And
each
how
other too. We had already been partners during doing the swing
the
group
swings?
together. Hmm.
So how did y'all meet?
Actually, okay, so let me just tell you something. This is a long a journey long coming. Um Actually, believe it or not, this swing set was started by myself and my cousin. Actually, she bought the idea to me. Um this is about to sound fucking crazy, but my family is not a fucking bunch of sex workers. It just so happens that she was a house mother at a sex club, and the shit closed down, and she wanted to keep her fucking job going. So she started
Uh,
doing parties and invited me to help along with her sister. So it's two cousins, with two sisters and a cousin doing it. It's
mm-hmm,
all female.
mm-hmm,
um we started doing this. She decided that she wanted to move in another direction, so um she introduced me to Omari, actually. So
mm-hmm,
basically she kind of set me up for success by putting me with somebody else after she was no longer going to be in the space. um
mm-hmm,
we still retain communication. That's my cousin, and
mm-hmm.
I still host parties for her. She still comes out to our things, but that's pretty much how that went. She moved in another direction, so he pretty much just stepped in and filled in her space. So
Cool, cool.
yeah.
So when it comes to organizing swinger parties,
Hmm.
and lifestyle events, tell me the process that y'all go through organizing, putting it together, as well as inviting people, as well as your rules.
Okay, so how we organize it is pretty much a it's pretty much how did we start organizing this? Very, very chaotically. Nobody knew
Mm-hmm,
what the fuck they wanted to do. Nobody knew what they were doing. We just knew what we wanted to do. Um
mm-hmm,
there was no place for people that looked like us to explore our
mm-hmm.
other proclivities, like that. So we created this shit for us, like I said. And I know the question was, how did we do it? um who the fuck knows? We just said, all right, who you know, who you know, got on
Yeah,
FetLife.
basically.
um Pretty much that's how it happened. And so that kind of didn't work because we wind up getting people who were just, they weren't natural swingers. They just was hard up, looking to screw. So I actually, how I found a network was, I started going to other swinger parties and watching how they did things, and um molded my practice after some of those things. So our vetting practices are, we usually, now how I vet is, I go to other events and I cherry pick, I hand pick, who I
Mm,
want. Yeah, who I want where. That does not mean that you're always going to get the right people, because they can be doing great this day that you meet them and make an impression on you, but overall they can be an asshole. So the vetting
yeah.
process is not a one and done.
Mm-hmm,
You kind of gotta still pay attention to those people that you think are your peoples.
mm-hmm,
I've had to get rid of quite a few people for not good behavior. People don't
mm,
understand. True swingers do understand that this is a very sensitive and volatile space, because you are you have women who have all this to give, and they're saying they're going to give it freely if we have a connection. You understand what I'm saying? Then you
yeah.
have the men here coming to receive, and some of them, a lot of them, coming to participate in the sharing of their spouse. That's a, and
Mm-hmm.
then we black. Hold up. First of all, that ain't some regular shit we just
Hell
do. You
no,
gotta,
we're not taught to share shit. We're not taught to share
no, no,
anything.
hell no, no, no. And then the way, goodness, it's just a whole something. So I do good in this space because I'm very sensitive, and I kind of I feel energy very very easily. So I can tell the I can approach a situation with the proper sensitivity in order to make it successful, in order to get
Mhm.
people to remove their inhibitions and just do what it is they want to experience. Now, a lot of
Mhm.
people find that this is, hey, this is the shit I want to do. But then you find some people that they're not. All in all, I try to facilitate a wonderful experience at my events, no matter what, whether it's for you or whether it's not. And even though I've had people who decide, and couples, this is not for me, I want to stop and I want to thank you for your experience because I never knew what it was like until I came here. And it was
Mhm.
very different than what I thought. Man, that shit is the bee's knees for me. When people come back and they say things like that to me, they open up in that kind of way, it lets me know that, yeah, this ain't really just about sex. It's not. It's about connection and
Mhm.
being okay with doing that through fucking sex. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I don't know what the fuck I just answered, but I got you quiet. So I'm hoping it did
I'm
something.
sitting here listening. I'm just sitting here listening and formulating
Mhm.
because a lot from one the swinger party I went to, a lot of people really miss what a swinger party is for.
Right.
Period. Because even like the one I was at, we was in the room all together, and then soon as time come, like it like okay, I went to two swinger parties. It was one where everybody stayed in the room, everybody was in the act of this and third. This one, which was all black,
Hmm.
it was like soon as the meet and greet ended,
Was
everybody
over,
scattered.
right? Right.
Everyone scattered. They little separate subsects, and to me, that kills the experience.
It does.
Period.
Well,
And then you had girls talking about something. I'm only here to eat pussy. I'm like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's enough.
because you have,
This motherfucker, you can eat pussy and some nigga at the same goddamn
but
time.
that's
You only
not
here
what
for
they there
pussy.
for. But maybe so here's the thing. Everybody's there for their own experience. Everybody's not there for one thing solely.
Yeah,
So swinging is an umbrella.
yeah.
It's an umbrella. Some people come there to voyeur. Some
Mm-hmm.
you have a whole list of personalities who are invited into the swing set. You got your BDSM. All of these, those fall under an umbrella. Now, granted, you have your events, your swinger parties that are geared specifically for them. But if it's just an
Yeah.
overall event, then people are there coming to find out what they like. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's some things that go down and I ain't interested in, and I'm just not into. But it falls under it falls under the umbrella.
Yeah.
So you have to allow it. Swinging, for those of you who do not know, um, is a coming together, a meeting of like-minded individuals who just do not feel like sex is one of those things that is just for procreation.
Mm-hmm.
You use it for a lot of different things. Me, I'm one of those people. I communicate through sex. I
Mm-hmm.
already said I'm very very sensitive, and I think that sex is one of the most honest forms of communication.
It is.
It is because people do things that they say they ain't gonna do. Your body just cannot lie anymore. You might lie once the fuck is it's over, but while you
Yeah.
doing it right there, let me tell you something. That's why I loved 70s porn. I know I'm fucking crazy because, in this day and age with all of the, pretty pussies is, landscaped and it ain't all
Mm-hmm.
hairy and, people got
Mm-hmm.
fades instead of Jerry curls and shit. But still, people were honest about what they liked. I seen a fucking porn where a man was so turned on because he kept sniffing his bitch underarm. Now, the shit it don't do nothing for me, but you could tell
Yeah.
when he was losing his vigor, he grabbed that bitch
Yeah.
by the shoulder and threw her fucking palm, the pit of her arm on his nose,
Mm-hmm.
and he inhaled deep and fucked the dog shit out of her. And I loved it. I loved every second. I loved the communication because there was a communication there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Give me this. Give me your funk. Give me your old shore degree deodorant smell from 2 days ago, whatever the fuck it was. I want that. That's my battery. And those are the things that I love about swinging because you never know what does it for a person. I got
Yeah.
these I'm pissing on these young thugs' necks, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Now out in the street they wouldn't allow you to do that shit, but they dreads is pissy as hell because I'm sitting on their throat and they begging for it.
Yeah. Because because one thing, even with me with porn, I was already an open person to begin with, but porn
Right,
just made me more open. I even
right.
discovered BDSM through porn.
Mm.
And that's what I love about the swinger set, the lifestyle, is that you can explore your sexuality with no judgment,
Or
no
you should be
worry,
able to.
thing
Hmm.
like that. It's a safe space, period. And I think more people need to experience that in
This
this
is
world.
what eh, Bobby, this is why we do the motherfucking podcast because
Yeah.
people have a preconceived notion about what it is. That is the stupidest shit in the world. You ain't never been in some shit. You done talked to a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't never been in some shit. Now all of a sudden y'all the expert. How
Hmm.
is that? How does that even? I don't even understand the correlation. So that's why we have the podcast for all the motherfuckers who think they know. You tune in. You tune in and listen to what the fuck we got to say. And creep your little spooky ass to one of these fucking events and get fucked behind a drape at a B&B.
Oh yes, Lord. No,
Oh
I was
yeah.
down there. I was watching one of your clips, and you was like, "Okay, explain what is a professional cutler." I said, "Wait a
That
second,
shit was
there's a
different to
such thing
me.
called a professional cutler." God damn.
You learn some new shit every day. You
Yeah.
could listen. No, you tell me you're a motherfucking professional cuddler. That mean a bitch is paying you to hug. I've been told. I've been told all my life I get the best hugs. Bitch,
And you,
pay me. These is billable hours. I heard.
God damn. But see, it's but to me, I think when when I can say BDSM and the lifestyle became normalized,
Mm.
there's a lot of misconception that comes out there.
Yeah, that's my point.
I always talk about, even on the BDSM side, the biggest mistake that was made was the book and the movie, and you know what I'm talking
Uh
about.
huh. Yes.
And I'm telling
Yes.
people, it's a story of
50
Stockholm
Shades.
syndrome, not BDSM. Sorry,
No,
it was
it's
Stockholm
not.
syndrome. You know, and what's some of the misconceptions you run into from people that are drifting into the lifestyle?
So this is the most popular men, men. We understand that you come to the events and you pay an exorbitant amount of money to get in. Single men, I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
that is because your presence makes the experience a little bit more volatile.
Hmm.
The most, the most, the most false shit that I run into with respect to swingers party is that people feel like just because they pay to get in, that they're going to fuck
Yeah.
and that they're going to sleep with somebody in particular. The biggest misconception about swinging is that these are a bunch of hard up people who can't
Hmm.
get nobody to love them or that they don't love themselves. Um, all the negative things that surround around sex of someone who is free. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying? There are those women out
Yeah.
there who will there is such thing as a whore. There is a such thing of as a woman who sleeps with people because she wants to get them to like her. These ain't fucking swingers. Swingers say,
Hmm.
you know what? I want to touch my pussy 6 times a day, and then I want you to do it, and then I want him to do it too. And then I want to be respected because this is the only thing I'm doing. I still pay all my bills. I still love my children. I still go to PTA meeting. I still pay my tithes. You know what I mean? I'm still a street
Hmm.
activist. I'm still all of those things. The only other thing that I am gets done behind closed doors. So who the fuck are you to judge me? So I want to bring that in because you know what else I find, Bobby? That the
But
most of the people that are judging are motherfuckers who are jealous because they can't wrap
yes,
their minds around doing it themselves. because they can't
Yeah.
look at themselves in the morning and go, well, you know what? I had that experience, but I'm still great. I'm still worth it. I'm still lovable. I do that shit. I might suck 6 dicks a weekend. And that's just on the weekend. And 3 of them I just met. One of them I don't know their name. And guess what? My
But
motherfucking
see,
son, let me tell you, hold on. But my
go.
motherfucking son is a straight A student.
Mm. Hey,
Okay? So we could do all of these things.
yeah. Because to me, I think that one of the biggest misconceptions, even on the porn side, is that people got to realize, especially when it comes to swinging, and
Mhm.
I put porn in because it's all about sex, is that it's about having the good time.
Yes.
Even when if we shooting porn on set, you having a good time because it builds that chemistry so that that scene
Yes.
can, period. Same thing in swinging. First, you got to meet everybody. You got to meet
Yeah.
people and fill everybody out.
Mhm.
Period. A lot of these guys walk in think they gonna just walk in, their dick just gonna fall out, and everybody, all the girls gonna get down and want to suck that motherfucker. No, bro, it don't
Nope.
work that way. Period. Because people still want to be wooed
They
in some
do.
way, shape, form, and fashion. You feel me?
Let me tell you this. This is the most equalizing space for men and women. When I
Mm-hmm.
tell you that, because women always get to choose, always. And it's just like this. Men are forced into a position to have to see women as other than just things. They're forced to see them as people because if sex is a prerequisite, then we fucking already. And she
Mm-hmm.
don't that's not something she's going to use as a trophy to dangle because it's a prerequisite. So we already understand you don't gotta front. If you like this nigga then you want to fuck him, then go ahead. But now he
Yeah.
like you. And now that fucks him up because he's so used to playing the game with the woman where she holds out the sex. Oh my God, here it is. This hoe, because she just fucked me. This fucking hoe has a brain and I love her and she don't want my money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's a whole nother experience for a man. So he's forced to see her. And that is
Yeah.
that is one of the beautiful things about swinging, I think. And lo and behold, if y'all a couple, if you a married couple, and believe it or not, it's a lot of married couples in swinging, like legally married, dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun, married. You know what I mean? Not we been
Shoot,
together
man,
and
this
got
man
4 kids.
fucking on. I didn't filmed in front of husbands like it won't shit.
Right, right, right. Cause they
They,
like
I'm
it.
man, yeah, fuck the shit out of her, dog. I like when you
Hmm.
fuck, bro. But see,
And
but I think what it is that people is as much as we become progressive, a lot of people still want to be conservative,
they do.
and they want to stay conservative.
They want to
You know,
hold on to it because they're afraid of being themselves. Listen, people love to be told what to do because as long
mm-hmm.
as you tell them what to do when the shit go wrong, they could go, "Well, they told me to do it." You know what I mean? If you go out on your own and you fuck up, then it's just you fucked up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And now everybody's looking at you telling you how stupid you were. I don't deal with
mm-hmm.
that shit because I'm grown as hell and I'm going to do some stupid shit. I did some stupid shit yesterday. And guess what?
Mm-hmm.
2 days from now, I might do some more stupid shit. And that's
Yeah.
okay. That's so fucking
Now,
okay.
I'm gonna ask you this
Mhm.
because it's the age of the woman. Let's keep it 100 on my podcast. It's the age of the woman,
Let's do it.
and can the world handle women being more open about their sexuality and more confident about their sexuality? Because it seems like the world is now becoming more scared of that.
Well, it depends on what world you're looking at. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? The world is not just comprised of one thing. It's many. And overall, we are becoming this is the age of the feminine divine. Now, this was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be a turn up show. I'm not about to make this super duper spiritual. I'm not about to do that. But these motherfuckers is about to learn that before you're a woman or man, you're a fucking human. And you come here to experience all the sensations that this earth has to offer. You know what I mean? It don't mean you get to fucking tell me how much pleasure I'm supposed to have and when I'm supposed to fucking have it. This is my experience. And that's what femininity says. Femininity says you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. It's not linear, it is all around. So if I want to fuck you and you, or not at all, I can do that and it's okay. It's the fuck okay. So the world is ready, and if it ain't ready, it better get ready.
It's coming.
Hmm.
It's coming. Now I'm
It's
asking this.
CUMIN. It's coming.
I mean, so I'm gonna ask you this, right? Now, because I heard this conversation, of course, on See the Thing Is, because it was, cause I love watching Manny and them, and they were talking about body counts, right? Now,
Uh-huh.
I noticed this. Women do not have an issue with a man's body count, but yet men have an issue with women's body counts. Why
Hmm.
is that?
I believe that men have an issue with women's body counts because of an insecurity. If a woman, it's a learned behavior as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Women are taught from very young to keep it, hold on to it. That sex I'm talking about. Hold on to your virginity, hold on to your virtue until some man comes along and thinks you're worth enough to marry. The whole other time, you're teaching little boys, don't settle down with no woman, fuck as many as you can until you tired and ready to settle down. What
Mm-hmm.
a disservice we do to the kids coming up. Because if that is the case, if that works out the right way, then who are the little boys fucking? Because all of the girls are keeping it until they get married. So who are they fucking?
Mm-hmm. Amen.
You
Now,
know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. My mama told me this, and you know what I'm saying. Shouts out to my mama. God bless Dad Moselle Lucas. Probably one of the most realest women I ever met and ever know, because she's my mama.
I
And
said,
I could tell that she did not think conventional. Because first of all, she was a go-go dancer for James,
oh,
all them back in
nice.
old mode. So, and my mama always told me, she said, you know, I had a conversation with her about, you know, if a girl give it up on the first date. She said, boy, that means she like your dumb ass. She just didn't want to go through the goddamn bullshit. She just wanted to cut the chase. She was like, and when I learned this, and I always thought like this, just because a woman give you the pussy on the first date don't make her a hoe. It's her actions beyond it that makes her a hoe.
Hello.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hello.
Women who are confident in their sexuality and their womanhood, that they're like, look, I like you, you like me, let's fuck, let's just
And I
cut to
want,
the chase.
or how about this? How about maybe I don't like you and I just want to see what your dick feel like? Don't you want to feel? Don't you know some women like that? You maybe not
Yes.
necessarily, because that's fucking human. That's
Yeah.
fucking human. And that is what I'm saying. That is the point
Yeah.
of swinging. That is the point of the podcast and kicking it about it. Because don't look at me. Don't pigeonhole me. You don't stop me from being great because then it stop you from getting everything you deserve. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know a nigga right now, and he's not a straight cuck.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody who doesn't understand that a cuckold is a man who enjoys watching his wife get fucked by another man. He doesn't partake. So he's not a full one of those. But this is a big black man, beautiful, beautiful, and his presence speaks when he walks in the room. My man is about 6'4.5", beautiful, Brownsville nigga, proud. You understand what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
know his wife. And I went to their wedding. He knows his wife's favorite niggas to fuck, and he will block a door and let her get it in. And when I tell you, you think they coming out the other end of that motherfucking wall. She getting fucked down. And he don't mind. They could talk about it. Cause that's his teammate. He loves the fact that other men find his woman so attractive that they willing to get
And
fucked
that's
up by his big
I
ass.
understand about men. Because even with me, I'm like this, right? Let's say a man dating a prostitute.
Hmm.
Motherfucker, do you understand that the greatest compliment to a woman that somebody's willing to pay for that pussy?
Hello.
Pay her for her
Hello.
time? You mean you got to be a bad chick to have dudes come out of pocket?
Right. And keep doing it because niggas got their
Yeah,
favorite hoes. They got
yeah,
their fave.
yeah,
Good. And he
yeah.
knows she's been fucking other people.
Because to me, I never had an issue with a girl having a high body count because my mama always schooled me, my sisters and all them. Your
Right.
woman gonna probably have more dick under her belt than you got pussy. Just expect it.
And she usually gonna have more dick than she tell you about. Cause women crazy. They start deleting motherfuckers based on how they feel about them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like his big toe, so he don't fucking count. Bitch, if you could have got syphilis from him, then he fucking counts. Okay?
Or the dick won't good. So
And so it don't matter. Right. We not talking about that. He the sneaky link. He the side nigga. All the motherfuckers count. All
yeah,
of them count.
yeah. So now I'm gonna tell you something else that I've noticed when doing these interviews and stuff with porn. A lot of females find their sexuality, their confidence in sexuality when they get older, and a lot of times after a divorce. Why is that?
Yeah. That is because you have gone through the toughest time. You feel like, fuck it, it's nothing else. Why not me? And that is so heartbreaking that you have to. The one thing I've learned in this last past 2 years, I think I always knew it, but things have a way of reintroducing themselves to you. The
Mm-hmm.
one thing that I do know, Bobby, is that pain teaches us. It teaches human beings. That is just how we learn. And it's fucked up because this is one of those things that's about to reintroduce itself to you.
Mm-hmm.
A hard head makes a soft ass. You
Amen.
think that's some shit you say to a kid, but it's still relevant as an adult. A hard head make a soft ass. So that's why it takes women through those situations in order to come to loving themselves, because you got to get beat the fuck up, and she got to feel like unfortunate to say she got to, because it happens so much that you almost feel like she got to
Mm-hmm.
get beat the fuck up before she goes, you know what? If you gonna keep punching me, then I might as well hug me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that we go through so much. And I'm only saying we go through so much because in this lifetime I've only ever been a woman as far as I know. So this is from the space I have to speak. And I become the kind of person that says those things that um takes the specific out of it. Like I tell you that that's as far as I know, because you never fucking know. Shit, I might have been a boy. Who the fuck knows? As far as this bitch knows today in this lifetime, I've
Yeah.
only ever been a girl. So I have to speak from our space. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Because I think that with a lot of guys, from a man's side of things, is that I think what women must understand is that for us, love is sex. That's how
No.
he. I mean, it's just my opinion.
Oh, that
And I'm
women believe that women believe that love for men is sex.
no, 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 no. Men are
Men,
greatest in like this. For example,
uh-huh.
we can tell a woman I love you, but
Right.
we show our love through our sex. You get what I'm coming from?
That's
You,
that might be the case, but that's not how women see it. Most women think that men show their love through their pockets. If he's
mm-hmm,
spending on me, then that means he love me. You don't gotta fuck me. If you spending on me, then you think you love me. I'm just telling you from a woman's point of view. Now you sharing with me what it is. I'm telling you how we see it. So
yeah,
this is a great conversation because it's some motherfucker sitting on the other side going, word, oh, I thought that. And it's some
mm,
chick going, word, I thought that. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
good that you even bothered to say.
Like in the Manasphere, that's all they talk about is money, 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 money.
Right.
And I hate the Manosphere. I'm sorry, because it's mighty fucking funny. The Manosphere is all black. I don't hear no white motherfucker dragging their white women. But it's funny how black men, we in the Manosphere, we love dragging the black woman. And that shit irks the fuck out of me because I'm like, we the only race that fucking do that stupid shit.
Bobby, let me tell you this. There are people of other ethnicities that do the same thing. They don't
But
get no shine. I'm gonna tell you why. They don't get no shine because it's not by design.
mm-hmm,
Our people get paid more to do us harm. So it's just like let me just take you here as far as rap music is concerned.
yeah,
Now, back in the day, there was so many different genres of rap. Like you had your dirty backpack, you had your conscious, you had your gangster rap, you had the party rap. It was a whole bunch of things. Now you just got this fuck shit. And the
Yeah.
crazy thing is, all of it is kill a nigga, die, slap a bitch, hoe. All of that shit is making money. But it's
Mm.
conscious rappers out there. Nobody want to pay them.
No.
So it's by design. It's not all the black men that kick down black women.
Mm.
They're just getting paid more to
More.
do it.
I always say this. I said the foolishness of the few drowns out the truth of the many.
Right, 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 right. And
Because,
it's by
because
design.
yeah, because like I tell people, and I have my theories on certain on things, you know what I'm saying, and
Mhm.
deep thoughts on things, is that misery makes millions. And
Yeah.
there's no misery than watching black people being miserable.
Mhm. Cuz there's so many of
Because
them.
because even when I look at your top reality shows, all black cast, dominated by
Mhm.
black women. You know,
Mhm.
I even made a joke. I said, if Mary J made a happy song, we ain't buying that shit. She make a song that she crying,
You
we play the fuck out that motherfucker.
listen. I'm so proud of Good Morning Gorgeous, but it's not getting the same tragic the same traction as I Will Love You. I mean, I can, you know what I mean? It's not getting that same kind of traction. And the crazy thing is this girl is saying she loved herself. I remember when I hated myself. Why did I do that? She's asking all these fucking questions, and I fucking love that song. I just do. And it don't even it resonates to me because I see it, not because I live it. You know what I mean? But it don't get the same kind of bump. And it's fucking crazy. It's a banger. So yeah, you're right. But like I said, that's by design. See? She not getting no play. I mean, she's getting play, but cuz she's married, but it
Yeah,
don't do nothing.
but it don't hit the same because
Nah,
it's like we love. And like I said, we have been trained,
that's my point. That's
yeah,
my point.
to enjoy misery and see other people's misery.
But here's the thing, Bobby. Here's the thing. You can't stop what's coming. You
Yeah.
can't stop what's coming because even though all of that is true, you still got motherfuckers getting up and putting up platforms that respect black women. You got these little sects that are doing things, big things, and no, you don't hear about them but on social media or unless you know somebody that knows somebody. But
Mhm.
the crazy thing is, you hear about it. You
Yeah.
hear about it. And guess what? If you hear about it, it's way more than you hear about. It's
Mhm.
way more than you hear about. That's like if they tell you the story on the news about the big cocaine bust and the government conspiracy, you know that's not the real story. You know that shit gonna come out in a book 10 years later. The real story.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we out here and you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Black love is going to come. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can't stop
You
it.
can't. You can't. You can't stop it by no means.
You could put a lot of other shit in place and it's going to be tragic. Motherfuckers is going to
Mhm.
die. We still going to kill each other, but you ain't going to stop us from loving each other either. It's enough of us to do all of it. That's what's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah. Because it like I wanted to move to the podcast thing, right?
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, what's the best thing about being a podcaster for you?
The best thing about being a podcaster to me is getting my fucking makeup done. So no, because I can't do my fucking makeup. I like to be able to connect with people. I like to be able to connect and bring my natural to people. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? Because it is an authenticity that is fucking missing. I feel like, people feel like I got money, I got this, I got that, I got the third, and that makes me a something. Well,
Mhm.
to that I say, I got myself, my
Yeah.
actual true self. You know what, Bobby? If I could, I would be my own friend. Like if it was another me, I would be my own best friend. And I do not know a lot of people that can fucking say that. I would fuck with me
Yeah.
so hard. You understand
Yeah.
what I would tell me everything. You understand what I'm saying? I
I would
don't
tell you,
know a lot of
like,
people
you
that
saying that it made me think about one of my favorite Marvel Marvel series Loki, where he met his multiverse girl version and fell in love with it.
Right. That is so
But
narcissistic.
what's it? That's just so narcissistic. You in love
That
with
is
yourself.
so narcissistic.
But what's wrong with that? You feel what I'm
Nothing.
saying? You know,
Nothing.
because you're supposed to love yourself. There's no
Right.
greater love than self-love.
Right. And guess what? My self-love don't keep me from loving nobody else. I want to
No.
show you how that shit feel. That shit is awesome. It warm my pussy. It just it do. It make my coochie do that.
Yeah, I can hear it now.
That's me loving myself.
I'm gonna be nice on this show.
Why?
Her sexy, your sexy ass. I told Mar, I said, I got a crush on Pegasus, right?
Ooh, don't do that.
I said, nah, I don't want my wife. No, my wife ain't gonna give a shit. Hell,
I
she
know
might,
she ain't. I know she,
she, she probably,
Bobby.
she probably like you too.
She might, and I might like her back.
you might, you might have this
Yeah,
piece.
you done heard I'm a weekend bisexual, right?
Shoot. All right, don't let me and my wife go to that party. I'm looking over there.
Listen,
Where Pegasus and Keisha go? Where the hell?
listen. I am a Taurus, okay? The
Say,
bull. I'm coming.
when's your birthday?
May 11th.
April 21st.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh,
That's why we get along so well.
yeah.
Bulls.
Probably, probably. That's it. That's it. You gonna fight or you gonna love.
Most definitely. I can say that for me, for podcasting, is being a part of people's day and about their lives. Because even when, as a podcast listener, when let's say I'm used to, I have a routine.
Hmm.
I listen to certain podcasts each day. So when a podcast, let's say, take a hiatus, it throws
That
me off.
day
So
off,
I imagine
right?
it does to other people, what have you. How many of your fans tell you how much of a part of their life you are?
Listen, I be thinking they lying, bro. It's crazy. I travel weekly. I gotta come through big ass Newark International Airport every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, every week somebody is there and they're I'm getting a side eye. I've had people come and just fall down at their fucking feet and tell me how much I mean to them, and it's just like, come the fuck on, bro. What are you talking about? Like, are you high? I not, and I kid you not. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not doing any of that. These things happen. People shout you out like in the street, and they just love you,
Yeah,
and I just attribute that to me just being my authentic self.
yeah,
You know, I'm this. What you see is what the fuck you get. And no, it's not the same every day. And I'm gonna let you know that. But that's a person. If you the same every day, you are a character.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because life is not full of the same shit every day. You go through different emotions and different situations. And guess what? Some days you're at this emotion with that situation. So it's gonna give you a different outcome, even if you've been through it before. Today I
Mm-hmm.
was with it, that day I wasn't. So you got some different shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And that's one of those things that swinging allows you to do too.
yeah.
You're allowed to be an alternate self. You're
Mm-hmm.
allowed to be an alternate self. And you know what else, Bobby? I'm a firm believer that your sexual expression is directly linked to your creativity. And your creativity is directly linked to your purpose in life and your happiness. So when you're able to express yourself the way you need to sexually,
Mm-hmm.
you happier.
Yeah,
You
and
understand?
I
You
noticed
are
that
just you are just fucking happier.
for
Even
me.
even if you want to tell everybody about it or if you want to have a dirty little secret, it doesn't matter what it does for your spirit
Mm-hmm.
is. And then when you are truly true happiness wants to multiply. It wants to make other people happy. True happiness don't want to be by itself like, look at me, I'm on top, fuck yeah. True happiness don't want to do that
No,
because it's happy. It
Yeah.
want everything around it to feel the same way. That's how you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you able to fuck like you want to without judgment and fuck no judgment with encouragement.
Yes.
There's a difference.
Yes.
There's a difference with encouragement.
Mm.
That's great. That is
Yeah.
so fucking great and freeing. Now I can do other shit. Now I don't give a fuck about that. I could
Hmm.
do that. And guess what? I could fail at it and be all right with it because I'm gonna try that shit again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I don't think I could ever do another vanilla relationship, honestly. I
Oh
don't think
hell
I could.
no! Oh no! Oh no! I say in
Nah.
reverse vanilla shit. Nah, not me.
Yo,
But
let me just tell you something. I cry the least about emotional shit than any fucking body that I know in a straight relationship. I
mm,
cry the least. And this is not even about them being cheated on or whatever. It's just about stresses that accumulate about regular stupid shit that I just be like, well, you beat over that? Bitch, you need to go and get your back banged out like until you can't take it no more by six motherfuckers and then just go back to your regular life. I swear to God, work is gonna look so different on Monday. I'm telling you.
people don't realize that a nut is an energy release. Can be it can release negative energy and bring in positive energy.
That's what I was about to say to you. It's not even, it is a release, but more so than a release, it is an exchange. You give
Yeah.
me, I give you. And if we start off good, that's why you can't fuck me to trap music. You can't, I'm not that bitch. You ain't going to fuck a
I
bitch, suck a bitch. Ho, you can't fuck me to that. Sorry.
can't. No,
Cause I don't want that energy in my puss. I don't want it.
no. I'm sorry.
Even getting my shit eaten, you might bite my clit or some shit like that. I don't want that. You might punch me in my ribs. I'm not into that. I know some bitches that are, but that ain't me.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine myself fucking to Jay Z. I can imagine myself fucking to some music soul child or something.
Right.
Or Anthony Hamilton. I can't imagine myself fucking to no J. Cole. That shit just it ain't gonna be it,
Bobby, that ain't even, let me tell you something, that ain't even the worst of it. They not even bad. I'm gonna just tell you, because they got some love music that you probably could fuck to. But I'm talking about the Chief Keefs and the
mm,
Lil anybody's. Anybody with the name Lil in front of it, Lil, you can't fuck to that.
hell no.
Lil, because
Hell
you
no.
know what they describing? Them niggas jeans. All of them is Lil. All they fucking pants is too Lil. That's why that's their rap name.
All I'm gonna say is this: it's the reason why I don't wear skinny jeans.
That's
Cause
it.
my dick too fucking big, and
Eh,
I need some room to roam. Goddamn it! All right, cause I tried those skinny jeans one time. I said this not comfortable. They were like, why? Because my dick too cuffed up. No, just the same reason why I don't wear tidy whities. It got to be boxer briefs or boxers. Goddamn it! No, I need to
Well,
breathe.
can I just share with you some more shit?
Go ahead.
In our space, we are very, very body positive on
Mm-hmm.
both ends. Now, it's some shit I'm not dealing with. You know what I mean? That's my personal preference, and I'm not shaming you. I just have a fucking preference, and that's my right.
Yeah.
But in regular society,
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers will shame a bitch that's 50 years old that done had 4 kids and worked all her life because she got a little bit of pouch. But the nigga in the video with all the bitches around, he ain't got no nuts. He not neat. He got skinny jeans on and his stomach is hanging over the top of his pants with the bottom of it hanging the fuck out. And he gonna judge you.
Uh, come on.
That's why the fuck I swing.
Man,
Okay? Because y'all got the game fucked up. I don't even know what y'all doing no more. What even is that?
and no. Then what get me is they have the skinny jeans hanging off their ass. I can see boxes.
Because you can't pull them up.
I'm like, I get if you had baggy jeans like back in the day. You got skinny jeans. They supposed to be pulled to your fucking waist. They supposed to be around your
These
waist.
motherfuckers got retarded legs. That's all I can say. And they just,
Oh
I
God.
just, look, that's what happened when I started smoking that reefer.
Hey,
Now
hey,
I'm
hey,
telling my age now. I done called that shit reefer.
hey,
That's
let
the
me
shit
tell
my
you
mother
something.
would have
Hey,
said.
I remember when a dime was a dime and a 20 was a 20, and I leave it at that.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? But man, my damn phone was running low. So look, this is what we about to do.
What we about to
Because
do, baby?
I'm gonna bring you back.
Right.
And I always ask every co-host or guest that comes in, can I call you a smoke buddy?
You can.
See, there you go, people. We got a new smoke buddy. And one of the baddest in the game, especially podcasting. She's a pod mommy. And you get
Oh,
to hear her not only on the smokers lounge, but also in the premium smoke room where we get to get a little bit more candid, more dirty, and even more honest. And you get to hear that for $4.99 a month.
check
So with
that
that
out.
said, tell everybody where they can find you, baby.
You know what? You can find us at NKSwingers on Instagram. That's NKSwingers. And I'm the Big Pink Pegasus. You can find me on Instagram at Big Pink Pegasus _ Um, and catch us on YouTube. I don't know if you got
And
that.
the merch.
Can you get it?
Yeah,
Just
I
Google.
got it. I got you
That's
can
it.
get it a
Catch
little
us
closer
on
to
YouTube
camera.
at
Get it a
Tribe Chat. I'm sorry, but free plug for me.
You can probably get close to the camera so I can get a little look, see what
You
there's some
know
nipple
what?
on right there. See a little nipple hole. Yeah, I see a little nipple. I
Yeah.
see a little. So with that being said, people, you know how we always end this. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke this over. Thank you for coming, baby.
You're welcome, honey. Anytime.
No doubt.